Oh. Hey guys, so we are currently finishing up the Impala. You guys saw it with a nice convertible cover on, but we took it off just because it's so much cooler like this. So we are just gonna figure out what idle the car is at for now, so that we can tune it to make it sound and run as beautifully as it can. So first what you're gonna do is you're gonna pump the gas once, the car's off, pump the gas once, that's gonna put it on high idle. Right? And then you're gonna turn your car on and not hit the gas again. Once it warms up a little, you're gonna pump the gas just a little bit and it's gonna fall high idle. So that's what we're gonna do right now. And see, so now it's off of high idle. And that's when our engine just came down. We can actually talk now. Okay, so our high idle screw right here is keeping our RPMs too high, so it is keeping it at 2200 and it should be at a 1500. So we're just gonna adjust that. That's kind of easy. You just go under with the screw and you take it out. All right, so to get to the idle screw, I'm gonna push this. And it's right here, so you're just gonna get to it however you can. You're gonna turn it half a screw. Okay, so now that high idle screw is adjusted, it's at 1600 where it should be when starting the car up. And we're just gonna bump the throttle and drop it off to high idle. And now we're back. All right, so now taking a look at the carb. Normally when we are tuning a carburetor, we look at the idle screws, the choke, the springs, sometimes the rods, where the springs are, but we actually looked at the springs earlier when we were first working on this car and doing the swap of the intake. So the springs, the vacuum, was 20, so you just half that, and that's your spring, so we went for a 10, so that would be an orange. Silver, that would be a silver. See, my dad. Good memory. So that'd be a silver. And so now we're just gonna, because we adjusted the high idle screws, we have to look at these idle screws. And so what we're gonna do is we're going to put the idle screw all the way in the carb. So you're not gorilla wrenching it, but it's where it like nicely stops like that. And then you're gonna start at 1.5 turns out. And when we rebuild these kind of carburetors, we actually automatically already put them to 1.5 out. Okay, so you're gonna unplug the right plug right here. You're gonna put in your vacuum gauge, and you're going to only adjust the idle screws just a half a turn every time, just a half a turn. And you're trying to get the highest number. And once you get it to where it's not moving anymore or it goes down, you go back 1. So we'll show you here. Half a turn. You go back a half a turn.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Clear?
Yep. So right now we're above 20. So we're at 21-ish, 20 and a half right now. So I'm gonna start with the right screw. I'm gonna put it in first. So going into the carburetor, so that's turning right. Half. It went up a little bit, so that's good. And half again. It didn't really change, so we're gonna just put it back. Now I'm gonna go to the left screw. I'm gonna go in, half, it went down. We don't want that. So we're gonna go back. Then we're gonna try the other way. Left, it went down. So we're gonna put it back to its original. And then what we're gonna do, take this, and just raise it up. And it sets us a little bit above where we were originally at. So guys, mental note, if you want a good car but an easy car to work on, get an old car, like a 1970s Impala. They are simple, they have a bunch of YouTube videos on them, and pretty much everything is obtainable in this bay. So I would look into it.